Mhm. One hand. Oh, damn it. I'm in disguise. I'm also bleeding. Oh, fuck, I'm bleeding.
Real life.
Yeah. How'd you get? Did you get that game?
Yeah, finished. I finished Like a Dragon yesterday, and I've been watching loads of people play this on stream, so I was like, "Fuck, I'm getting this." Plus, someone at work messaged me today and was like, "You got this game?" And I was like, "I'm thinking about getting it." And he's like, "Get it." So I did it.
Just folding under zero pressure.
It's basically, yeah. What the fuck?
Richard.
I don't want people to speak at me.
Too late. Leave me alone, criminal.
No! Ah! I want text to speech. Why the fuck is it?
Hello,
Oh no, parrot.
time for a treat.
That parrot's gonna fucking dom me in.
How?
What
How?
the fuck? I have to link my Steam and PlayStation. That requires me to
You
know
have the directional microphone.
details.
According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct.
Oh
Use
dear.
the directional microphone to locate it.
Are you just eating 4 Donald cows out?
Yeah.
How? How? Hello? Time for a treat.
Achievement.
Time for a treat.
So you doing?
What's up?
Oh, I've just done it. I've just
Yeah.
done it!
What's he doing, running? Stream it then. Gay Bowser.
Server's at capacity, please try again.
You can't stream.
I'm streaming it, but watch me trying to get into the server.
That's shovelware that you're playing. Must be. Oh, fuck, wrong button.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are clear
Popped him
to
in back
enter.
at head.
Right. One of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really
This
is
game has
Ames,
apparently
he should
surpassed
respond in some way.
GTA for
What
its
if it's the wrong
concurrent players.
person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter
Currently
too.
366,000 people on Steam trying to play it.
Don't
Not
call
counting
out
how many
the
people-
hostage with
it's
the
cross-play
action
on
button until
PlayStation
you're
as
very
well.
sure that it's Ames. If you
I
do
did
make
give it a
mistake,
9 today as
switch
well.
the microphone for an AK and
Bro,
get
the
out of there
reviews for
before a
it, it
guard
looked like a
gets
really fucking
suspicious.
fun game.
If you're
It's just
discovered
Starship-
inside, they'll
Starship
cut off your
Troopers
retreat
and
call in
Warhammer.
reinforcements. You won't
That's
make it
cool.
out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
This
Yeah,
dude made this
apparently.
sound so fucking intense.
Hell, there was 2 devs going through the cap concurrent players to around 450,000 to help with server stability.
Right.
Still working to increase it. It's fucking. I'm watching a podcast and they just weren't expecting people to buy it as much as they have. I think they were recording like previous like fucking titles and stuff like they were going off God of War, which had like 73,000 people doing it. They weren't expecting fucking 500, 500,000 people trying to play it at once.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Reporting no problems in the hall.
Yeah?
B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute! Who's that?
Freeze!
Bows.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Yeah.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't you? Who's there?
It's done this.
Dead.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Oh my boy. It's up.
Did there need to be any more? Did there need to be any more of the video? What?
You're Ames, aren't you?
No.
I'm listening.
That's not. That's a nice jumper.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Hurrah!
You're Ames, aren't you? You're Ames, aren't you?
Jesus.
I
You
found
must
it
be
very
Ames.
amusing how the
Keep
stag do
still
chat
and
with
listen to me.
people
I'm
really
not a
struggling to
terrorist.
put money in bank.
I got in here using one of their
Ridiculous.
uniforms.
I was just gonna say
I'm
like
taking off the tape.
boomers.
Stay quiet.
It's literally just ridiculous.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you?
Nice gameplay though. You ready for it? Oh. I
I'm
started.
Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
Lalo.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the
president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait.
This is
Here comes
pretty
Snake.
high octane, this though.
I don't know.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility. Especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The mad sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway
Right, the
between
monsters
shells
can bounce
1 and
grenades at you.
2.
The
And there's friendly
Simpex and IR
fire again.
sensors are already in place.
Any
So I'm gonna
effect
stream
on
some else too,
it?
stuff.
No.
What about the president?
The password entry has already been made to the black case.
Okay,
In
good.
1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until
Monster
then.
bobbing a fucking grenade
Yes,
back
I
kill
know.
him.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due.
Did
When you
Barba?
watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive,
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let
This
me
is the
see
game,
your gun
Baron.
pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
To be fair, bugs all
You
monsters,
both
they're
in
all
when no one
robots.
else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
I can do stupid little command dives like that all the time.
It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having
It's meant
its
to be like, the
revenge.
gameplay's meant to be like
How much
really
do you think we
innovative.
spent on that arm in
Innovative.
Lyon?
Fuck.
The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
Like, if you fight the robots when you're calling like your airstrikes and stuff, the robots can hack you and send down like orbital airstrikes on you. So
There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake
not a
was
lot
dead.
happening there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Solid
just gonna go
Snake
to the
did
subreddit
die.
instead and look at funny stuff.
But he's also here in the shell.
So you can
Either he survived or there are two of them.
watch me do that instead.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said
that
password
is
input
two.
was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the
So,
black case had to be
this
made by the
way.
president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the
It's only
president
buying
has
Bungie $3
cooperated
billion.
with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Alright, really.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke. But it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate
My friend says he was getting
pull it
shot from
offline
over
and turn
here.
it into some kind of
I
a
thought he was
republic.
kidding.
Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty.
Damn, Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry! It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the President before they launch the nuke.
And the devs increased the difficulty.
coming here.
critically.
Pick up your
Bullet
AK.
sponge, no enemy kill.
You, where are you going?
Freeze!
Right, what's wrong?
Yeah, somebody got shot
Right.
now.
Right!
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the President was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You!
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so?
Not the low.
What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot.
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet at last. Hold your fire! We need the hostages alive!
Hurry, get away!
But you died!
Leave this to me.
That's right. I'll shoot you in the cutscene.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the President is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the President right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for a nuclear strike. Get to the President as soon as possible.
But the President is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the President. There's something else going on here. And the President may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the President before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the President for now.
All right.
It just looks like a fucking chaotic mess.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!